like the rotary machines, when I use them, sound like coil machines. I feel like that's just the way. That's because I can't do anything correctly. I'm a fucking nightmare. A nightmare. Oh, you said the most off-the-cuff thing earlier. You just said it so casually. You were like, oh, how did you say it even? Like, oh, I wanted to be a pimp when I was in high school. Like, I tried to be a pimp. Like, like in style? Or did you actually, like,
like, try pimping girls.
Like, so you just grabbed, like, did those girls know this?
Well,
were they privy to what was happening? Or were they just like, why am I in the bathroom looking at dick? Like,
so it didn't work. But
I'm gonna guess it didn't because we're here. But all right, here, let's hear this. Let's hear this.
Yeah. So there were two instances. One, the first time I tried was just this girl who was on like my BOCES bus. So we're in like the back of the school bus, and she's complaining about like how she has no money and like she's lonely. I'm just like, I got a job for you.
Did you read like the Iceberg Slim biography book or something? Like, what made you decide that that was an approachable career? And this is high school, so you're what, like 16, 17?
Yeah, I was probably 16. And no, so she sucked, man. Like, not even literally. Like, she didn't fuck anybody, no customers. She couldn't market herself.
Oh, man. So, did you have to slap a bitch? I mean, is that what happened? Like,
no, it just kind of fell to the wayside because after like a few months of just going up to people in the hallway and being like, you want to fuck this girl for $100? And they would just be like, no, because she was like the crazy horse girl.
Yo, you say crazy horse girl, and you really don't even have to explain. Like, everyone knows that, like, right. Like, she uses the same shampoo on the horse that she uses on herself. Like,
what was it called?
Mane and tail.
Mane and tail.
This girl smells like apples and wears a flannel shirt. What? That's too much.
Yeah, and so I was just like, you gotta like start getting some clients. And I don't know, I wasn't gonna hit her. I'm not like that much of a
Well, she was like, how did that conversation go? I gotta. How does an introductory to pimping, like? So you're on the bus.
Yeah,
you see she's got problems.
Doing her Sweet 16, and she was complaining about how much the dress cost, and how she needed to get a part-time job for it. And so I was like, hey, I used to prank call hookers all the time. And I was like, there's this thing called Backpage, and we can get an ad for you on it. And then I realized, oh, you're 16, like that's gonna get taken down instantly. And so I was just like, we can just go and like just sleep with people in the high school.
Yeah, I mean,
and high schoolers don't have a lot of money. That was kind of like the first flaw in that plan, outside of the horse girl aspect of it.
She wasn't working out. She wasn't your best hoe in the stable, to say the least.
Yeah. And so the second one,
because you're not a quitter.
No, of course. So I was 17, and I actually got my first hooker. And I haggled her down. It was like $100 or $80, and I got it for $60. And I was like, all right, I can haggle with her, so I can pimp her.
Wait, you? She didn't have a pimp?
No, I picked her up at her house, and she was like, we gotta be fast because she had 2 kids. And
okay, now I feel bad even. You're okay with talking about this? No, I mean, hey, it's great. You want to be like,
statute of limitations up.
Just edit this whole thing out later. I don't even know who prosecutes on that. Who is prosecute? Like you? Her?
A prostitute. So.
All right, so you pick her up at her house because she's got the kids.
And so then I haggle her down, whatever. And then I'm just like, well, I have a lot of friends, like, we can make money. And so she actually already had clientele, so I was like, all right, this could work. I started bringing her to, like, the parties we used to go to, because at the time, like, me and my friends, like, we were selling weed. And so, like, we'd have, like, these parties and whatnot. And she was sleeping with all these guys, and I was like, awesome. I thought I was going to cash out. And so, like, a few of these parties go by, and I'm just like, yo, where's my money? And she was like, "You're supposed to be collecting the money."
She thought you were getting the money.
Yeah.
You thought she was getting the money.
Yeah.
Nobody was getting money, but everyone was getting fucked.
Yep.
That's like a Laurel and Hardy kind of like slapstick comedy skit, but on an adult level. You know what I mean? It was like you can see Seinfeld doing that. Like, Kramer, I thought you got the money. Like that's so.
Yeah. So then she was very upset. I was pretty peeved, to say the least, and got into an argument, and she stopped being my hoe. That was the end of my pimping career.
That is the
horse girl and a Dominican single mother.
Yeah, that's one of the best stories I've heard in a while. I'm gonna say that's pretty much gold right there. That's the so you should write like a failed pimp chronicles, kind of like, you know.